College Football. I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. The receiver grabs it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Ball snagged for a completion, and the game just good enough for a first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, you wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He makes the grab, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He's got some space. Look out. They'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So that's a good start for Darian Mensah, the guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
And Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the transfer portal in order to fill this quarterback spot. And I got to tell you, I agree with that philosophy. And the reason is, it's not necessarily about your history or experience at your school, but rather just your experience level in college football in general. We see these experienced quarterbacks, Chris, they have success in the postseason. Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who the...
Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well. And here they are with an early score.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. They're going to the air on the first play. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this 5th defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Florida State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, this is worst-case scenario for an offense to start a playoff game. You feel like you've got some points, you've got a good drive going early in the game, and the defense is able to turn it away and create points for themselves. That's a massive momentum swing. Great job by that defense.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Well, they trap him for a sack. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up. Still moving. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Excellent field position here for the offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Knowles. And the underdogs here claim the lead.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change? That you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Pringle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
I love the ball placement here. It's his guy or nobody. He throws it way outside and on time. If his guy goes and gets it, there's a lot of trust between these two, and you can see why. Beautiful awareness as well. Getting that foot down, creating a first down with the toe tap.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement, and it allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Caught in the backfield. It's gone. Muscles past the defender. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Hurricanes come to the line with first and goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominating at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch.
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the...
It's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. At midfield, inside the 40, out past the 30. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to throw it again. He fires it down the middle. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made, but the gain leads the ball to the 8.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up 1st downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, 1st down for the offense.
And the Seminoles line it up with 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's a completion for this offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Seminoles. The offense will go for 2 here, trying to make it a 2-possession game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but rather than in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Crosses the 35. He's breaking through to the left. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here comes the pressure. What a catch! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And FSU will now spend their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. From the shotgun, drops back, tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
Hand it off for a draw. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now Florida State calls their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, and he throws it back. Coming after him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion and first down for this offense. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Under pressure, just lets it go. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35, though.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of the backfield, and he's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create second down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down, even if they don't get it. The opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Testing the right side here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Florida State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They're coming after him. Look at this blitz right here, and they can't protect him. I thought that was a poor job of ID by the offensive line. You get a free rusher, and now this quarterback has got no chance. He's got to hold on to the football. He doesn't, and it's scoop and score for the defense. What a play.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receiver makes the grab, breaking into the clear. That's a great catch and run, but there's a flag down. Will it stand? And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Daniels. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. An important third down attempt for this offense. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Noles. This offense cannot be stopped. And this offense continues to pull it out. This is why we thought they were such a dangerous team. And now closing in on back-to-back playoff wins and onto the championship game.
And Chris, we always talk about it's the way you're playing at this moment. In these playoffs, it's about getting hot at the right time. And this group is certainly getting hot at the perfect time. Now executing at the highest level that they have all year long. And the evidence is today, this touchdown right here. They just continue to march up and down the field. This is a team that's going to move on to the national championship game. And I got to tell you, at this point, they're my favorite.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.